welcome to Donderoing 101. Woo! We're here. I'm hyper excited. Happy Monday.
So. Hi.
It's good to be Donderoing 101, especially now that I'm castless. I got my hands back. Still a little sore, but it's okay. I've been doing responsible pain management.
Well, that's good. It is good that you're being somewhat responsible.
What are we doing this week? Arugs. It's Monday. What are we doing?
I don't know. Monday's not my job. Monday's your job.
All right. I got it. This is what we're doing.
Okay.
So I have this thing.
Wednesdays are my job.
I have this thing. I have a mole, and I want you to take a look at it. And
Okay.
I want you to tell me if I should get it checked out by a doctor.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like a good show.
It depends.
Right.
It depends. I don't know. They have those simple popping videos.
You had a good idea for tonight. You came up with tonight's brilliant idea that I was just like, I can't top that.
Well, yeah.
I guess we're not looking at my mold tonight because right now it's 4 votes to 100%. Yes, Arugs had actual idea. Can we look at your mole?
I don't have a mole.
I don't believe you. Picture it didn't happen.
I have a freckle. I have several dark freckles in places, but no mole.
Could they be a mole?
No.
Are you sure?
I am positive they're not a mole. They're a freckle.
I think we should play a game. Mole or freckle?
No, because where some of these freckles are, no one will get to see. Unless I'm in a swimsuit.
So, new poll idea. Do we look at my mole or do we play mole or freckle with Arugs?
My idea for tonight was funny and honest slogans for companies.
I feel like we have an honest slogan.
Except it says social irresponsible gaming. It's supposed to be socially irresponsible.
No, social, irresponsible gaming. I just forgot the commas.
Oh, you know what? Punctuation is key.
Yeah. But
just like space.
Would it be something Dondero? But see, there's spaces. That's why it's like a line. It's social, irresponsible, gaming. The tiers are my commas. I use nature's comma.
Yeah, I went and found 40 images. Was it 40? Yeah, about 40 images of
40.
Yes. Fun.
Wow.
Fun. If slogans for products or companies were honest, this is what they would be.
All right.
Because I feel like DonderoStreams, your legit honest slogan would be, I love to fart and show my pants cam. we love pants cam. Pants cam brouhaha.
Pants cam.
And there it is. Sean, where is our technical difficulty screen? Where is that?
Yeah.
You got.
I'm gonna see I'm gonna see. That's how I gotta be fast with that hands cam. Now that we have a. Oh, there it is.
What did you do?
Where is it? Please stand by. Sean censors our pants cam, so I feel like the audience is real mad. Let's get a poll on that.
He's all about some polls today. John, are you frustrated?
So what is the very first one we're doing?
I don't know.
Let's hear some honest slogans and see if you know what we should do. We should see if we can't come up with better honest slogans for them. And I love Rice Krispies, but that I will say the older you get, that Snap Crackle Pop shorter. That it doesn't last nearly as long. Remember, you pour the milk in and it would go Snap Crackle Pop, and those were the little guys on the front of it. They were Snap Crackle Pop,
right?
And it would make that.
And that was like the whole thing. You wanted Rice Krispies because they were crispy.
Yeah. And I remember as a kid, that shit would be for hours. You know, you'd pour that thing, go to school, come back, it'd still be on. Now I'm like, I pour the milk in, I put the milk in the fridge, and it stopped. My milk, my cereal is soggy.
It's mushy.
Yeah. I have oatmeal now. That's what it is. I pour the milk in, put the milk in the fridge. Now I have rice pudding.
Rice Krispies, only good with marshmallows. Like, you know,
Yeah, it makes better candy than cereal. My wrist makes that sound now. From being broken. I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds like Rice Krispie treats.
Well, can we not re-break it? Stop doing it.
No. You know what? Fun story. Do you know how I discovered it makes that sound? Guess what I was doing with my wrist? With my dominant hand. Guess what I call it now? I'm making Rice Krispies.
Why?
So now, next time you pour a bowl of Rice Krispie treats, I want you to know that's the sound of me masturbating.
Oh. Don't you mean?
There's two things I've ruined with this show. There's two things I've ruined with the show. No, I'll never ruin masturbation. It'll always be great.
Oh, okay.
I ruined macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
And now I've ruined Rice Krispies. There's a never-ending list of things I'm gonna ruin.
All the childhood food. Why?
I'm a monster. That's what I do. You don't eat half of it. You eat 6 of them.
Yes.
You know, you're like, I'll just have half of one. 6 Cinnabons later.
It's like you eat like 3 days worth of calories, like a allotted calorie count in one sitting while you're crying. I hate myself.
Oh my God, Cinnabons.
And I hate the world.
The best food to eat while you're crying. Like ugly crying. Eat Cinnabons when you're ugly crying. Just gonna throw that out. Who cares what's in it? Just eat them and cry, you fat ass.
Okay, Jay's lost his calling. He missed his calling. He needs to.
He should have been. He should have been a slogan writer. They can't hear you. You can't react to it. Don't react to the producer. By the way, Bojangles.
Calvino Drifto is now my favorite person on the planet.
Visine, hope your parents can't smell you. He's good. I'll give him that. Him and Jay need to open up a advertisement. Like
they need to open up their own t-shirt store.
Yeah.
I've gone to Waffle House sober though.
Or you live in Gaston County and what else is open?
That's true.
Because I will say this, Podunk towns have Podunk. I'm from a Podunk town. They have 2 things. They have a Waffle House
that sells Visine.
Yeah, they have a Waffle House and usually a good drug connection. And the Waffle House is always open, so it's like, oh, it's past 7 o'clock. Well, I guess we're going to Waffle House, guys. It's the only thing open.
Cherville didn't have a Waffle House.
They do now.
Do they really?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I assume they do. I assume every place has a Waffle House. You just don't know about it.
No, it's terrible. They have guilt.
Oh my God, bugles. Edible finger swords? No, they're edible witch nails, okay?
They're when you want to hear your nails tap on something. You just,
yeah.
I put them on and I'm like.
You do this, though.
Bugles are the food you buy when you're on a road trip. It's like combos. People don't buy combos to chew on every day. Combos are the road trip, like when you're in a car. You got
I'm right
bugles
now.
and combos.
Actually, you know what? One of my favorite, like, if I have to have like a real fast lunch, get a extra big Slim Jim, like the extra thick Slim Jims.
The extra thick one.
Yeah, I want that thick meat stick. Yeah, I want that thick meat stick. And then any type of combos, and just eat them together, and it's the best thing you've ever had. I mean, try it. If you think I'm lying, try it. You just get that Slim Jim.
Who doesn't like a big stick with a nice little crunch to it.
I want a crunchy meat stick, okay?
You don't buy combos; they just appear in your car when you have the munchies.
You're right. I don't think I've ever actually bought combos. I just had them.
I buy them on road trips. I don't ever want them unless I'm like behind the wheel of a car.
Don't make a video that like long enough that you can't hold to somebody and show like, here, look at this video. That's why I love TikTok. Of course, that's TikTok's slogan is, here, let me show you this video of this guy you've never seen before.
Dropping it like it's hot, doing a stupid dance half naked.
So if you don't know that Arugs makes her own YouTube videos and that they're awesome. Like, okay, they're nothing like you're going to see here because they're smart and they're not bad. So if you don't like quality, don't go there. But if you like quality, go check out those videos. They're actually done with care and love instead of fart jokes. Zero fart jokes. Lots of fart jokes here.
No, but a lot of cursing. I curse a lot.
Well, you can curse all you want, but you don't do this all the time.
No, I do not.
Yeah, I've tried and tried and tried to get you to just put a fart in one of your videos, just randomly drop it in there, and you're like, no, John, I'm making quality content. So check out her YouTube channel. It is actually really good, and we have our own YouTube channel at DonderoStreams where you can watch the highlight reel of Dondero 101, the podcast, and our gaming things like Wrong Gaming, the Would You Will, and Sunday Night Heist, where the Blue Skirt Boys heist. But seriously, check out Arugs' YouTube channel because it's freaking awesome. Oh, Legos. Cool. So they hurt your feet.
I love Legos. Legos are expensive, though. What the fuck?
God, yeah.
They're so freaking expensive.
Lego. That's my brand name for the slogan for Legos. Only for rich kids now. FedEx. It's probably broken.
That's true.
So, okay, so at work, we have this FedEx guy. That dude, I've never seen him, like, use a hand truck. We'll get, like, 100 boxes. And he will, like, just arm pile them up and just run them up to us. And these are heavy boxes. These are, like, boxes, like, we need 2 or 3 carts for it. He's just like, I got your delivery. They're bulks. They heavy.
In my former job, we used FedEx instead of UPS, and our FedEx guy was so nice, and he smelled good. He was an older gentleman. He always come in.
Was he Tom Hanks?
No. But he'd come in, and we're like, we always like to see him because we were like, oh, the office is gonna smell good for like an hour. See,
I think FedEx's slogan is, you only know we exist because of Tom Hanks. No, I will say this, Target is the basic bitch hangout. They got a Starbucks in there.
No,
they have targeted ads. I mean, Target, basic
Target,
bitch headquarters.
No, Target did the home base for Karens.
Oh, guys, yeah. I'm getting the evil eye from hell and back over here. Target is like Walmart, except you when you go to Walmart, you ain't gotta dress up.
There's actually a TikTok with that where the woman's like, oh, she comes all in dressed for Target. And she's like, oh, they didn't have or she's all slumming. She goes, they didn't have what I needed at Walmart. She goes, the husband goes, where are you going? And she goes, I got to go to Target. So she gets all like done up and put on her heels with her fancy purse. She goes, I'll be back.
Yeah. You got to put a little lipstick on to go to Target.
You do. But see, with masks, just put the fancy mask on.
The only time I ever get Starbucks is in Target. The only time anyone gets Starbucks is in Target. Even though it's on every corner.
Coming to Drifter, that's I go to Target to avoid Walmart. Yeah.
I'll hit up Yahoo, man. I'll tell you what, Yahoo. But yeah, if you go on Bing,
like 80?
I tell you what, I still have a Yahoo email address.
Do you use Firefox too?
Yeah, I do. I use Firefox. It's right here. I use Firefox and Chrome. Firefox is for home. Chrome is for work.
Oh.
Because I definitely don't want like porn searches, showing up on Chrome. At work, it'd be like, Why would I hit? Okay, our producer just said use incognito mode, but I'm not trying to hide nothing. I'm looking up weird stuff. Let the world know. I like watching my wish ads get weird.
Google is now a verb. Google is now a verb. That's my goal in life, is to be a verb. Arugit.
Arugit. That means to cut somebody. Remember, I'm gonna arug you and cut you.
That's legit.
I've never played Candy Crush.
Oh my God. I have been lost down the black hole of Candy Crush before, and it is bad. And you do tell yourself, I can quit. It's fine. I can stop whenever. I can put it down.
Okay.
And it just it's terrible.
Okay. So
my stepmom is addicted. She'll play on her phone till her lives are out, and then she'll go on her computer and play. Like she'll switch back and forth.
I deleted it from my phone. It came with it on there, and I was like, I don't want to play Candy Crush.
There was at one point I was playing it on my phone, playing it on my iPad when I ran out of lives, and then I was playing it on my computer. I went, oh, nope, I gotta stop. Like, it's like slot machines. It's like the bright flashing lights and the feeling of accomplishment when you crush some candies.
I have never actually.
Yeah. I am so glad I did not date in the Tinder age.
Yeah. I was like, if I had to date nowadays, I would just be single for the rest of my life. Because I'm like, I'm not touching Tinder. It's not happening. I've seen like TikToks with it. I have actually like watched videos about it. And I'm like, Tinder terrifies the shit out of me. Because it's just like, I'm going to judge you on one pic. This is me. Look, I'm broadcasting me right now. This is professional me broadcasting out to the internet. Are you swiping which way on me? No.
It depended on what your profile said.
What is that? Yo, baby, I like long walks at the beach.
Tinder, the downfall of society, one swipe at a time.
Yeah, if like for some crazy reason I end up single, and I'm just gonna be a hermit. I'm gonna live somewhere. Just because my Tinder profile will be this.
I feel like I don't need Tinder. I feel like that would not be an issue for me. Because if I have to find you through Tinder, then you're not worth my time because I'm too old for that shit. So
our producer's right. You could put your survey on your profile.
Yeah.
Solidate.
Pick
With
me
this
for a
picture.
date. John, I'm going to make you a Tinder profile. Not like a legit one, but I'm going to mock up your Tinder profile.
I would allow that. Okay, I want to see what results you get that. Do it. Absolutely.
You actually want me to make you a Tinder profile? I was actually just going to do a mock one, mock one.
No. I tell you what. We'll set it up. We'll let you run it, and we'll see what hits I get.
That is going to be my challenge for honest slogans. I'm going to sell Dondero to the masses. To all the single ladies out there.
This is the profile pic right here. Ladies, you know you want it.
It looks like you're cupping.
I am. I'm cupping. I'm cupping the meat. This is how I hold meat. I just need to get pictures of like two. I just need to get like two chunks of meat and just hold them in my hand.
Is that how you do it? Like that would be the reason why you would be single, not the Tinder profile.
I gotta hold that pose until my face gets like super blood filled, so I'm like really red.
See, I can see you when you were younger. I could see you playing with them like balloons, just like bouncing.
I'm gonna be real honest. I will still do it.
Oh, your poor wife.
Yeah, just and you wonder why I'm a virgin. Just throwing that out there.
I used to work for Starbucks. I worked there for over 5 years, and there was I remember one time I was at the bar and I was making these cappuccinos, And there's a certain temp you've got to heat the milk to. And if you heat it past that point, you burn the milk. Well, these people were being some Chads and some Karens. And so I ended up burning the milk and then just giving it to them anyway. Like 4 large cappuccinos with burnt milk came up to me and go, "That was the best cappuccino I have ever had." And I was like, "Thanks." No, get out.
Starbucks, for when you want people to think you like coffee.
I like coffee. I like Starbucks.
No one orders coffee at Starbucks. You go and get a unicorn frappuccino or pumpkin spice something. 100% accurate.
Pens and lighters. I feel like
I don't think I've ever bought a big pen or a big lighter ever, and I've owned hundreds of them.
I have bought Bic lighters and been really pissed off because all my friends have stolen them. Back when I was a smoker, I was like, "Son of a bitch! I know I bought." And then I would buy the fancy ones, the ones with all the patterns, so that I knew that they were mine. And then, like, 2 weeks later, my friends would show up. I'm like, "That's my freaking lighter!"
So I used to have this like little bowl that I would just fill with lighters. Because what would happen is I'd go to a party or an event or something like that, and I'd come home and I'd just be like, "The fuck is in my pocket?" And I'd pull out like 12 lighters.
Ow. You knew somebody was fancy and doing more than cigarettes when they had the torch lighters.
Yeah, California Drift. The crack torch mod.
Those were cool as shit, though.
Listen, I tell you what, I come by that wish ad honest. Just saying.
Yes. All the yes. Oh my God.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Hamburger helper, mom's tired. Kraft macaroni and cheese, dad's tired.
Dad's tired. Because it takes browning the meat in the hamburger helper. Like, mac and cheese is just like.
Actually, okay, so last night for dinner, I made this thing. It is essentially hamburger helper, except I don't get hamburger helper. I get a fancy box of the macaroni and cheese, like the Velveeta style.
Velveeta? Mm-hmm.
I brown meat, make the macaroni, mix the cheese, and then pour the beef in. And I season the beef and whatnot. And then me and my kids, we love that shit. We just like, my wife's like, "Oh, how could you eat that?" I'm just like, it's the best thing ever. It's just 2 things: salted meat, mac and cheese, mix it in a bowl.
Salted cheese and mac wrap.
Mac wrap. Hamburger helper, pretending you're not poor in a box.
That's the fancy meal when you're poor. Because you got meat.
When I first moved out on my own, me and Jay were living together. And we're like 17, living together, running low on food. We found a box of hamburger helper. We had no meat. We ate helper. Jay, hashtag just helper. We did it, and it was disgusting, but we ate it.
Oh my God. I feel like, had I known all of this, I would have brought y'all food.
No, listen. We tried by fire, and the few of us that made it out alive are tougher for it.
It's like the Hunger Games of childhood.
Yeah. We still never know what happened to Lucas. He was our roommate. Okay. He's probably dead. But moving on. Yeah, me and Jay just ate helper. Because we didn't want to go near our fridge because we had milk in there that always it would shake and slide to the back of the fridge when you opened it. It did not like the light. So we were kind of afraid of our fridge. And our freezer was just stockpiled of beer and liquor.
Oh.
Yeah, bringing food to the house was dangerous because it's like, okay, you ever seen those videos where someone owns like 1 million cats and they walk in there with cat food and the cats are going crazy? That's what happens if you bring food into the house. Like when we lived there, you brought food in the house, we swarmed your ass. We've had people like come over and they like bought some fast food for themselves and they would eat it in the car. They're like, "There's no way I'm bringing this cheeseburger into the house because I'm going to get swarmed because they haven't eaten in weeks." Yeah. So, Yeah, you just chuck hamburgers out in the yard and run out there like, oh. I'll make yard hamburger. I don't care.
Did you say yard hamburger?
Yeah. You never had yard hamburgers? It's when your neighbors who are both scared of you but feel sorry for you, so they just drive by and throw McDonald's out in your lawn. And you're just like, oh! Jay had it the best. I don't care what it says when you're not dressed up enough to go to Walmart. Amazon. It's literally making me the laziest person in the world. Because before, when I'm like, oh, I need something, I never need anything more than, quicker than 2 days now. You ever sit there and go, oh, I need to go to the store and get this. And you'd go right then and there because you need it. Now I'm like, I could wait 2 days.
No.
No matter how important it is, I'm like, I could wait 2 days.
No, I still like going to the store. I like shopping. But I am a fiend at Amazon, though. It's so easy when it's on the app and you save your stuff and you make lists.
I need my heart medication. It'll be here in 2 days. Cool. I don't have to go out.
I have like 18 Alexas. Which just came on around my house. Like,
if Mike could hear me, I have Alexas in every room.
Yeah, like it's everywhere. Turns on my office lights. It turns on my bedroom lights. I have a Fire TV. I know when everything is. Amazon owns me, owns my soul.
So, fun story. We use our Spotify through our Alexa, so we listen to all the music through that. And my daughter has learned it, and she has one in her room. It plays like bedtime music for her at night when she wakes up. But she has a very eclectic taste in music. I like dance music that you would listen to as a 21-year-old girl at the bar, like the Cha-Cha Slide. Who let the dogs out? Shit like that. Jay got it. Guess what you ordered while you were drunk?
I never order it. That's a rule. I never order anything while I'm drunk if it's not fast food.
So anyway, she took my dad upstairs to play in her room, and she told her Alexa to play music. And my dad was just like, how did your daughter do that? I was like, do what? He's like, she just started talking in her room and music started playing. Like, did you do that? And I was like, no, she told the Alexa to play music. He's like, what? I was like, Dad, do you not know what an Alexa is? He's like, is it some kind of like fancy robot thing? And I was like, Dad.
Spotify is linked through all of our devices, and I listen to it on my phone all the time. And so it's all through my account. So I'll be listening to something and random, and then all of a sudden my phone will stop because then the girl will be playing something downstairs. I'm like, what? And then or I'm driving. I'm not even at the house, and I'm listening to music. God. And then all of a sudden it'll stop, and I'm like, Jesus! And I'll press it again. And it'll stop, and I'll press it again. And it's like the girls and I are doing a Spotify war.
Fucking bet. Me and my son get in a Spotify war all the fucking time. And I'll call him. I'll be like, get the fuck off Spotify. I'm paying for it. I'm listening to it. The only time I lose a Spotify war is when it's between me and Jess. Then I go, no, yeah, you go ahead. Yeah. Because I'm a smart man. I knew not to make that argument. But my son, and that's what I hate about Spotify. I love Spotify, but I hate that you could only listen.
Yes. So I'm like, no, I make them stop. I like, because I have the app on my phone that you can drop in. I will drop in and go, knock it off, go do something else, and then hang up on them.
And you know what else she loves? All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Tune in for tomorrow night when we're doing some kind of stream. And Wednesdays for the weebs and the dweebs. Bye. Bye.